Welcome friends, this is our YouTube channel Tech Easy. In today's video we will be covering filter function in Excel. Now, this is the data that we will be using for today's video. Now as you can see there are 5 columns: serial number, invoice number, date, name and invoice value, and there are approximately 600 rows of data. So and in this data basically has a list of invoices raised during the year on various dates. Now we'll start by applying filter to our data. For that we will select the entire set of data. Okay, now we have selected the entire set of data, and then we can go to the data tab and then click on this filter button. Alternatively, we can use the keyboard shortcut Control Shift and L. We'll place Control Shift and L together, and as you can see the filter has been applied to our data. Now once the filter is applied, you'll see this small arrow at the right end of the header, and as you click on this arrow you'll get various filter options that are available for a particular set of data. So while taking this data, we made sure that we cover 3 types of data, that is date data, text data and number data, because there are various filter options available for different kind of these 3 types of data. So we'll first see what all options are available for date type of data. So as you can see, you can sort the data based on date, newest to oldest or oldest to newest. Then you can always sort or filter the data based on color if you have colored any part of your data. And then there are specific date filters available, and among others there is one custom filters available where you can give a custom filter based on your requirement. So let's say if you want to see a data on a particular date, then you can enter that particular date. You want to see a data before a particular date or after a particular date, and accordingly you can choose option from here. So if you want to see a data in a particular range of dates, then you can select less than in one tab here, let's say after a particular date, and then you can select before a particular date. So you will be getting all the invoices in that particular range of dates. And then there's one last filter option where you see a search box. You can type a particular date and it will give you the data for that particular date. Now below if you see these are 2 year mentioned. So what Excel has done, Excel has grouped all the dates available in this data into months and then into years. So if you click into year, you will see the months, and if you click on this month, you will see the dates in the month in which the dates data is available. So if we will select all, and as you can see, all the ticks have been removed. Now if you select some particular dates and say OK, so you will be seeing only data for those dates only. We'll go back and we'll click on this clear filter date from date. So we'll get back to our original data. The filter that we applied has been removed. Now we'll look for the options available for text data, that is in name column. So you can sort the data alphabetically. You can sort and filter the data by color. Then there are text filters with options like name equal to, contains, does not contain, begins with, and again there are custom filters. At times a requirement a bit too complex, where you want to look for data having names having particular wordings in them, starting with, ending with, in between a particular phrase is there. In those kind of filters or requirements, there is additional function of Excel called wildcard, which can be used. We'll be covering a separate video on wildcard, and the link of that video will be sharing in the comment box of this video, so you can refer that if you want. And then there's coming back to this text filter, there's a last again search box where you can search a particular name. Let's say we'll type the first name itself, Bhagwati, BHG, sorry, G. So as you can see, the Bhagwati has been selected, all the others name have been removed, and we click OK and we get only the bills of Bhagwati. Again, we'll remove the filters so that we can move to the next column. Now this is invoice value. This has the data in numeric format. So you can sort the data based on number largest to smallest and smallest to largest. You can sort the data and filter the data by color, and then there are number filter. Again, we are having an option called custom filters. And then there are search box where you can search up any particular amount that you are looking for. Let's say 700. There are no bills of 700. I'll say 708, as I can see there. So two bills are there where 708 figures are there. Both are selected. We can click OK, or we can untick this box and click OK. So there are three bills for the amount 708. Now we'll filter this particular data with some specific criteria. We start with name column. So let's say I want to filter all the bills of RK. I'll write the name in the search box. Once the name appears and there's only one tick on one name with the tick, I'll click OK. So these are the bills raised on RK Electricals during the year 1920 on various dates. Now I'll go to the date column, and let's say I need only want to see the bills of 2020. So I'll untick the 2019 box and I'll click OK. Alternatively, if you want to further go in details, you can just click on plus 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 and select whatever you want. But I'm fine with this selection, so I'll click OK. So now out of 9 bills, 5 bills of 2019 have been removed, and now we have only 4 bills of 2020. We'll further apply a filter in numeric invoice value. So we can select either among this, or what we can do is we'll use one of this filter. Let's say number filter greater than 6000. We'll type 6000 in this box and we click OK. So there you go. So the out of entire data we have filtered two bills of RK Electricals which are for the period of 2020 and are above 6000. Now imagine, after applying all the filters, you want to know what filters you have applied. You cannot identify from this set of data unless you go to this small filter, and where you can see this particular column has been filtered for invoice value greater than 6000. This particular column has been filtered for RK Electricals, and this particular column has been filtered for all equals to 2020. So this is a shortcoming for filter option, which eventually Excel has covered with an advanced feature of filter, that is advanced filter. Will be doing a separate video on advanced filter where you can see what is the difference between the filter and advanced filter. For now, I think these are the options, basic options available with filter functions in Excel. This is something minimum that you need to know about filter function to use it in your day-to-day office work. A lot can be done with filter function, which you can explore yourself. And if you want anything specific to be covered by us, you can let us know in comment box. Now we'll unfilter this data. As you can see, we can do this individually in each column by selecting this and clear the filter, or we can simply use the shortcut Alt D F S. Yes, Alt D F S is the shortcut to remove all the filters applied at once in all the column. We are back to our original data, and this is the end of our video. Thank you for watching it. Please hit the subscribe button to get notification of our future videos, and please hit the like button if you like the videos. Goodbye for now. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.